Hacker Man. He's the most powerful hacker of all time.
Hello there.
Hi, Killer Taken X.
Yo, Killer, how we doing? Game brings back memories? Indeed, doesn't it? So nostalgic. Love it. We've also got a Mew, so... Do I have a lift key? I forget. I guess I can't get through there. Surely since I've got the lift key, I've got some sort of shortcut here. I can't remember what the TMs that we can buy are, but I need to teach this Mew some better moves. I'm thinking Thunderbolt, Ice Beam. Have we got Flamethrower? Is Flamethrower a TM? So we need to get a lot of money, and I don't know, I'm trying to do it as fast as possible. So essentially I'm just trying to beat the least number of trainers to get it, and I figured at the end of the game, we're gonna have more cash. I'm gonna try and skip as many trainers as possible until we get to the very last bit that I need to get up to, and that's to get the Kabuto. I need to get up to Sinnoh Island in 4 different games. Last time I played this would have been around the time Yellow came out. Nice, nice. Yeah, so this is Blue, and we started our Gen 1 journey with my very first Pokemon game, which was Pokemon Yellow. Incredible. There was even an Easter egg, I don't know, I don't think you've seen it before in Pokemon Yellow, mate, where it's the dancing Pikachu. Little overworld Pikachu that follows you, does a little dance. Here we go. I don't remember playing the hell out of it though. Yeah, so we're you know my OriginDex challenge, right? We're just We're going through every single one of the games, catching all of them, and then trading them into the very latest Pokemon version. So I can have a full Pokédex of every single Pokemon obtained in the very first games they appear. So this is essentially the beginning of it. Even though I might have skipped a little bit and then gone to Gen 2, and then gone to Gen 4, and then come back to this one. This is the beginning one. That's epic. Yeah, dude, it's incredible that you can literally trade a Pokemon from, well, so you can trade it from generations 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, right? But, I don't know, I'm gonna say they probably had technical limitations, and it wasn't on purpose, but you could trade from gens 1 to 2, so your Pokemon Yellow to your Pokemon Gold, but you couldn't trade from gens 2 to 3, and so it forever broke the cycle, or the chain. You were never able to take your original Gen 1 Pokemon and trade them over. However, when they released the Pokemon Gens 1 and 2 on the 3DS, they got it so that you could actually transfer those Pokemon into Pokemon Bank and then Pokemon Home and through to the other generations that way. So at least we've got that, you know? And, I was thinking, right? What you can do is, if you play it on your original, like, hardware, and you play, with your original cartridge, which I have, right? I've also got a device that I can plug into it, and it can back up the save file from the Generation 1, Generation 2 game. And then what you can do is that Virtual Console 3DS release of the Gen 1, Gen 2, that has the exact same save file. And so you can just use that same save file onto it, and then get your, like, cartridge, original Gen 1 Game Boy and Game Boy Color Pokemon teams into, yeah, just the very latest games, saving all the 3D majesty. So I thought that might be a fun Poke project for after I complete my OriginDex. Bro, holy shit, it's gonna take forever. It's been months I've had it for, and I've only done 2 gens. 2.5, sorry, hold on, gotta give myself credit where credit's due. 2.5. Insane, man, but sounds good. Yeah. Sounds good for the nerdy gamers out there, the Poke friends, Poke pals. Alright, with Bubble Beam we should be able to sweep his ground-based team. Listen, I know, I'm using the legendary and powering through, but in my defense, right, this is the 4th playthrough, and the first playthrough with, like, I did the traditional Pikachu, Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise,
Hello there.
Snorlax,
Good girls should be
and Mew.
rewarded.
G'day, Trace.
Hi, Tracy AI.
So how was your trip, mate? You're a nerdy gamer? Probably the nerdiest, mate. Probably the nerdiest. Think of some nerdier gamers than me. I'm here to learn Pokemon stuff.
Hello
W.
there.
In this generation we have DVs instead of IVs, which are essentially IVs. There's less numbers in them. And the DVs were linked to the shiny rate. I think it's like you had to have 11 or something like that, or 10 for all of them. And then the Pokemon would just be shiny. Also, it is an absolute pain in the ass to get a living dex, which is considered... You get like your starter Pokemon, and then you need like a... And it's like a Charmander, and you evolve it into a Charizard. Well, that means you've only got Charizard. You need to get Charmander and Charmeleon. And since there's no breeding mechanics in Gen 1, I've got to start 3 different playthroughs. I don't like elevators, bro. Why, bro? You American? You're a big boy? Yeah, I'd be worried about it. I'm the biggest fan of elevators too, and I'm a skinny fella. Yeah, so how was Brizzy Trace? I can't believe you went gallivanting off. Incredible. How long did you have a plan for? I'm skinny, but I work out a bit and I'm claustrophobic. Oh. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I guess I'm not too claustrophobic. I mean, like, if I imagine myself
Hi, CL.
as... G'day, CL. Imagine myself as one of those guys who, like, goes...
Hi,
like,
Cole Scrubs 3.
climbing through a really narrow passageway, through, like, some rocks, and tries to, like, really squeeze themselves through and can potentially get stuck. That makes me feel extremely claustrophobic, and I could never do that. But elevators, from a claustrophobia standpoint, doesn't affect me. I don't know, is that claustrophobia or is that natural to be afraid of dying? And stuck. G'day, Coles. Are you winning, son? Nah, pups, but I'm having fun. That's something your generation could never understand. How I am good, mate. I'm good. What about yourself, CL? It was so beautiful, I considered moving there. Whoa. Have you got any friends or family up there? Aren't you 29? Me? Yeah. Yeah, let's just say that. What makes you think that, mate? Do I publicly divulge my age on stream? I forget. Am I allowed to do that? Should I do that? I think, TikTok has a rule where if you're under 18, you're not allowed to stream, so... $29 or $39.50? What the fudge? You're 35, aren't you? What the hell? What are these numbers being thrown at me, and why are they so high? God damn. I still feel like a spring chicken chat. I feel like I do the same thing I did when I was 15. Play video games and watch anime. What do they call that? Peter Pan syndrome? Your voice sounds mature and wise. Ooh! I like this guy. I like this guy. He's not very clever, but goddamn I like him. Wise, I love that. Please, somebody else... I'm 23 in a few weeks, gotcha. Yeah, nah, let's just say 35 is close enough. And Tracy, I don't want to hear 50 out of you, mate. The last time I saw a picture of you, no offense, you looked like you could have been one of those 2,000-year-old vampires. Okay? No offense. Now, I don't know about targeted ads. However, something that did come across my feed, speaking about this old fella nonsense, was some sort of laser burning procedure where they go through and they give you like a micro burn on your face and it tightens up the wrinkles and gets rid of them or something like that. I was like, damn. And I wonder if it's one of those things where if you just do it when you're a young buck like myself, and then it like just prevents it from ever getting too bad. To a certain extent, you know? Don't be a hater with your demon books you read. What? What the? Why is there an S at that? That was one demon book. And nothing was not much was summoned. So I don't, let's not start throwing holy water on me. It wouldn't affect me, dude. It wouldn't affect me. Acting like I'm a cat and you've got a spray. No, I'm pure of heart. That's a compliment in 2,000 years, but you look 17 forever. Uh-huh. So, we're never gonna have the opportunity to get the money from these gym trainers, so I reckon for gyms, we just verse all the trainers. Yo!
Tracy, I sent a 14 Australian dollars 99 super chat. Still in budget.
Yo! Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. I'm so glad your accountant was able to fit me in. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you for the $15 super chat. Come on, chatbot, round up. My god, with that I could almost get a drink in Brisbane, right? What did you say they were? 20 bucks? I know, trust me, I watched Vampire Diaries at least 3 times. Yeah, should I be checking out some Vampire Diaries? Yeah, 20 bucks? Damn. Damn. But this isn't like a fancy nightclub, right? Yeah, nah, they don't usually... They usually take... The bouncers have one look at me and they're like, nah, mate. They don't even say nah, mate. They're like, come on. And then I look at them, I smile, and then I'm like, come on, and they're like, come on. And I'm like, alright, mate. And I walk away. It's the most boring show ever. Ooh. What, is there not too many fight scenes? Or is it more romance? Go get yourself a drink? Oh no, I have a rule. I never get drunk and play Pokemon. It's too dangerous. If your skin wants you to look young and beautiful, Koreans suggest fish DNA. Now, when you say DNA, what are we saying? Are we saying that some sort of... I don't know, expulsion from a fish that I would never really want on me? And how young and beautiful will that make me, according to these Koreans? I really don't want that on me. Lost brain cells watching an episode. Sounds like you only watched one episode though, so I don't know. I need to contextualize that answer. Maybe it was just a pretty poor episode.
You're trespassing on my property. You didn't win my yard. All of you.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
Tracy used command WTF.
What the heck? I was meaning Pepsi or, I don't know, apple juice. Okay. That's what you mean? My bad. My bad. Oh, we're gonna need a heal after this. Try to Mega Punches too. So, I hope Blaine gives maybe Flamethrower. Are you an alcoholic, Zero? No, but I do partake in binge drinking. What can I say? I like to have fun. I think when you're an alcoholic, maybe it's if you do it every day, right? Oh. I left the bike. Billy. No running shoes. I can't wait to get to Gen... what have we got next? 3. Can't wait to get to Gen 3. Color. Actually, there's a setting I can do so that we can see some color. Might save that for like our 5th Pokemon Yellow playthrough. Actually, no, I don't know. Because it's kind of shitty, the color. Not like true color. Not like this splendid Generation 2 in all its glory. Or do I have 3 Moonstones? Get a feel what all these TMs are. I'll use that iron later. Actually, no, I can sell it, eh? It's really important I sell it. As a kid, I always imagined, like, what would be down from here at these edges of the map. Like, if there was some secret way to get around it with more areas to explore. Alright, this is the last trainer. Oh, what is that huge egg in the background? Yo, one of those don't belong. Can Mew learn fly? Maybe I should have taught fly before I bought this gym. Only got the Mega Punch. Critical hit. I was gonna say we're a legendary, but that's pretty crazy. I love this battle music. Alright, Erica, you're going down. Charizard and Dragonite just subscribed. W. I've already got one of you. I'm looking to get the other. We're gonna capture Dragonite and trade it all the way into the latest games, mate. If you guys are enjoying the stream, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. No, it's weird that you say Pepsi, Tracy, because there's actually some Pepsi in the fridge I have my eye on. We actually get a little bit right now. And I don't usually drink Pepsi. It was meant to be, yeah, dude, I actually don't really drink Pepsi. I don't really drink any soft drink, just water and apple juice. Like a toddler. I literally just drink water and apple juice. Yes to the Pepsi. Yeah, it's got a little caffeine in it. I've been having so much that it probably doesn't even matter, eh? Crazy. What a fiend I've been. Right now, go. Damn, what? You're like a... You're like a bad influence, Tracy. I can only imagine what you were like in high school. Have you ever smoked cigarettes, Tracy? Be honest. I could totally imagine you behind the school. Well, let's just ignore the caffeine intake. Oh, I'm ignoring it. Oh no, it's gone. No, I'm an angel that's a little clumsy and tripped and fallen far, far down. Right, Tracy? Yes. Okay, let me get that Pepsi. Fallen angel. Crazy you don't believe me as well. Brother, I know you. What the fuck are you talking about? You're acting like I didn't see a picture of you with pitch black eyes. With no pupil, no like iris around it, it's just like blackness.
You've done quite well.
That's no
This
angel,
is for
mate.
you. Good girls should be rewarded.
Sure.
This guy thinks he can get away with anything just because he has a pretty face!
Tracy, I used command good girl.
I was actually a good girl. Uh-huh. I'd probably have to talk to somebody else who was there. Get the actual facts there, mate. I wouldn't be surprised if you threw out a jujutsu curse or something. Let's just put it this way. You weren't looking like no Nurse Joy, okay? Ooh, do we get the Eevee? Yeah, I can always come back for it. Yeah, I hope you're still in pain. Use my voodoo powers. Oh, there was... Does feel like... you do feel like a little bit of a pain in the butt right now, so I guess so. Guess your voodoo is working still. You do voodoo? Nurse Joy, you compared me to Nurse Joy. As in not... Yeah. Yeah. Nurse Joy, that's probably a good girl. Wow, Mew can learn fly. Big Pidgey. I should... Who cares? Now I've got that. I think I've got the drinks for the guards. Go back to Vermilion City. Actually, have I... Wait. Have I already versed him? I think I have versed him. Alright, yeah, awesome. We got the Soul Scope, we'll go back to Lavender. I bet you sleep with a Vaporeon. What the heck? No. No, I don't, no matter how much of a warm cuddle buddy they make on a cold winter's night in Australia. No, I don't. Who you been talking to about me? Who's been spreading these rumors? Who's been writing these fucking Zero fanfics again? God damn it, guys. God damn it. I sound stressed? Yes, because fucking... Had a history of fucking... fictitious fans writing stories, mate. Now, give me a second. I'm gonna have to fucking check my subreddit and Discord. 1 second. God damn it. Secrets out. It's no secret there. I've got some crazy fans. Told you, fan. You're a rabid fan. I hope this time it's at least a female Vaporware. Alright, all that evidence, all those lies have been deleted, and we may continue. God, that's a thick Pidgeotto. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that after the Vaporeon false slanderous allegations against me. I was just noticing the plumpness of the Pidgey, that's all. I mean, you don't see that so if it wasn't Gen 1, that the sprite is the plumpest Pidgeotto in any generation. So, I mean, I'm just speaking fact. Now, the Gyarados, they've done a perfect job, eh? That looks exactly how it normally looks. Growlithe looks a bit weird. Looks a bit off, eh? That's not the Growlithe. That's not the Growlithe I know and love. Keep digging that hole, Zero. Tracy, I gotta say, I think you've come back extra sassy. What's going on, mate? What do they teach those Brisbane Knights? And how do you unteach it? When have you ever seen an Ivysaur on its hind legs? I apologize. That's alright, that's alright. It's all good, mate. It's all good. I'm more or less used to it.
Hello there.
Hi Fun Cool 7.
G'day, fun. Yeah, what TM should Mew learn? I was thinking Psychic. Stupidly Rich just gifted a flow state. Thank you, Stupidly. How are we, my friend? Yeah, we're getting into the flow state. I need to get my next Pokemon. In fact, I don't even know what's the next Pokemon on the list for Pokemon Blue. Glad we deposited those items from before. Nice second soul. Yeah, we're trying to conserve as much money as possible because this is our, we have to buy Porygon.
Hello there.
Hi Counter Bison.
Yo, Counter, what's going on, mate? Pokemon? Indeed, indeed. Pokemon Black and White Edition. No, not the old one. Not the modern one. The old one.
Hello there.
Hi Creed Hard in R5Y.
Yo, Creed, how we doing, man? Black and White isn't that old? Yeah, no, I'm talking about before color. Before Game Boy Color. Which I think might be pretty old. Oh, it's so nostalgic. I love it. I love it. The Shades of Green. Ah, yes, yes. The old school Game Boy. Why does Mew know Bubble Beam? Because it was the best TM I had to teach it.
Why? Greed Hard in R5Y used Command Y.
We're trying to power through as quickly as possible to get to Sinnoh Island, so I can get my third fossil Pokemon. So this time around, it's a Omanyte. In fact, actually, what we'll have to do is level it up too. Went bowling, cool. Oh, Tracy, Counter has been on a roller coaster, haven't you? Roller coaster of a relationship. Well, here we go. We're at the end. Oh, and a little Cubone. I'll keep it if it survives. Rip. How have I missed so much? I don't know, but I don't think that the attitude's helping. Those emojis. Bro went into grieve and you sent him to meet his mum? Exactly. I think that's the kindest thing, no? Holy crap. I kinda wanted to capture it. A stream chat's good for finding relationships. Oh, I appreciate the offer, Counter Bison, but I'm not interested, mate. Thank you, though. All good, mate, all good. My god, the tongue on this thing. Nightmare fuel. It's salivating looking at my pretty little Mew. Disgusting. Truly a pervert only worthy of Team Rocket. When you showing your thigh high, Zero? I don't even know what they are. Sounds like some sort of degeneracy that I'm unfamiliar with, mate. Roscoe, thank you for the subscribe. Thigh highs, of course Tracy would know whatever it is. Unsurprising that.
You're trespassing on my property. You didn't win my yard.
Listen, I may be on the internet, guys, but I'm not one of you internet people.
What the hell is even that?
Greed
Why is
hard
there a
enough
crossbone
5
on their head?
WTF.
Please, do you even Pokemon in Generation 1 before they finalized all the sprites? So yeah, these sprites, pretty shit creed. So it's only in Pokemon Yellow do they look like they're anime and modern like incarnations. But there's a lot of freaky ones. So like, let's see Artemia. Mew looks alright. Can't gotta do it one at a time. Meowth looks alright. Sprouts. I can't really tell its mouth too much from there. Pidgeys look at like a... Pidgey looks like a Temu Pidgey, to be honest, in this. Like that one, I don't know, it doesn't... It's like if you got somebody to draw a Pidgey from memory. And you'd only seen one when you were drunk. I play Yellow, bro. Yellow is good, eh? And then the Pikachu, let's see. Oh my lord, what are those arms, bro? Why does its arms have, like, just colors and stuff? Look at that fat boy. And then Vulpix. That face. Nah, that face. Joe got the perfect height for a femboy. Yeah, what's that in inches? Feet. Yes, you're Zero Shush. Not sure what that's about.
Greed hard in R5 why used command small.
Eyes look a little bit too small, yeah. And like the nose and stuff looked a bit off. I know, You say you're short. I'm tiny. If I was a candy bar, I'd be fun-sized. And there would be like 12 other me's tightly packed together in a bag. Imagine signing up for Team Rocket, and they're like, alright, here are the 3 Pokemon you can choose, and it's like a Zubat, a Coughing, and a Grimer, and you're like, ah, god damn it. And weird, Mega Punch and Mega Kick are still normal type. True. True, eh? You'd think there'd be some sort of fighting move. "5 foot to 5.5" line is great femboy height. That's huge. Towering over me canonically. Canonically, I have the same height as Danny DeVito. Giving me Pokemon with the most ass type. Like, bro, I'll take anything besides these. What the heck? What sort of goon or ROM hack were you playing? Ass type.
Hello there.
Yeah,
I think I'll stick to
about empiricist.
vanilla, no mods, thanks. Yeah, you don't say, Funcool, you don't say. Here's a receding hit. What the hell, Tracy? What the fuck? Just maybe around the temples a bit. The fuck? Are you trying to paint a picture of me? In fact, maybe just around the temples was a bit of a lie. It's probably exactly like Danny DeVito's hairstyle now. I both have the same height and hairstyle as Danny DeVito. Okay, so now we get past. Do we do Saffron? Yeah, we'll do Saffron. Sorry calling you out, my bad. Yeah, you know, your words say one thing, but your face is another. You don't seem very sorry, Tracy. Yeah, I was getting really toxic with Counter in his relationship. Yelling at each other to crazy stuff. Alright, we'll put the lift key away. We'll put the Sylph Scope away. Nah, I always fall for those fake emojis, Tracy, but not this time. Not this time, I don't believe. Put those... Stop gesticulating. Only I gesticulate. Honestly. Should be illegal to falsely gesticulate. Poison type is arse in Gen 1, true. Hope your Pepsi was bad. Actually, it was refreshing and delicious. Might even have another one. Just a little sip.
My yard. I want all of you.
Daddy, chill.
Finished it so quickly.
What the hell is even that?
And a
Tracy,
snack while I'm at it,
used
Tracy.
command
Now that you mentioned it.
WTF.
Now that you mentioned it, and a snack. Can I will flip? Oh, mate, it was... Yeah, kind of very toxic relationship. Shit, what am I going to do? We need to get Mew some new moves.
Tracy, I sent a $2.99
Yo!
super chat. Snack and Pepsi RM.
Yo! Alright. Don't have to donate to me twice. Thank you, Tracy. Be right back. Zero's saying we both poison type. No, I'm just saying you both know the move Toxic, that's all. And it's super effective. Alright, bye. What? You don't have to repeat it twice, bro. How the fuck do you repeat the twice in one sentence? I hate to admit that Zero's right, counter, but he... And it literally pains me to say this, but he's right. Oh, BRB. Alright, I'm back. A creamy pasta chicken. And a third of a cup of Pepsi. And the first time I went for the Pepsi, it was only 3/4 of a cup. Which means we're kind of, you know, just a little bit over a cup in total. No, not that naughty when you really do the math.
Go again.
I'm no
Counter by
mathematician, so
used command again.
I'll leave that up to all of you to decide. Yeah, Counter, I don't know, man. Like, you haven't known them that long, and you've already had, like, a pretty crazy blowout. Like, you imagine that, just probability speaking, it's gonna be a bit, maybe rocky in the future. Yeah, this pasta is nice. If I can eat and play at the same time. So, what did I need? I needed the lemonade. Oh shit, did we buy lemonade before? Hold on. Maybe I deposited it and that was the problem. Talking can be difficult. I feel like that was a sneak diss at me. Yeah, do you think... I feel like Russians are people of few words, but do you think that applies to their, You said they were a Russian catboy, femboy or something like that? Counter or just femboy? So, fresh water, soda pop... I actually didn't really forget. I'm just gonna go fresh water and lemonade. It might be anything. Imagine it's soda pop. Fuck it. We're getting all three. No mistakes. Let me fly from the top. Damn it. Yeah, but Counter's lonely though. Listen, I was like, maybe enjoy it for a little bit, but don't... Yeah, I don't know. What the heck? I really wasn't paying attention then. Man, I was even thinking about eating some ice cream, chat. Alright, quickly, let's walk down the shortest route in all of Pokemon history. Done. What kind of ice cream? So I've got plain vanilla ice cream that I was gonna sprinkle some salted peanuts on and some little bit of Milo powder, just shake it over it, and then I have like some chocolate chip cookies that I was gonna like break up and mix it into it and eat it, or just take a bite out of the cookie and have some ice cream, more specifically. Experimenting with it, but I already had that today. That was lunchtime, Tracy. That was a naughty lunchtime. That's so good. It was pretty fucking good. And then you know what I thought? I kind of liked it a little bit salty with the peanuts, so I added a little bit of salt to it as well. Warm the cookie up. Can you do that? Can you just put a regular, like, Arnott's, like, bought from Woolies cookie into the thing? Oh, that sounds like a good idea. How long have you guys been dating for, Counter? That's fair, mate. Man, some people fall in love so quickly. I could never
Tracy,
imagine
I
falling in
used
love with
command
somebody
lol too.
without knowing them for like months. I don't know, but I'd try it. That is fucking famous last words, my friend. Shit. Saffron City, you know, mid-game, decent money. We have so many rocket grunts to fight. Holy crap. Remember, we gotta fight them all. Get all that cash. That sweet, sweet cash. Just over a month, yeah. I wonder from an evolutionary psychological perspective if it's beneficial to fall in love quickly. I don't know if I want to say this, but we got into a relationship after 3 hours of knowing each other. Damn. Be the guinea pig? Fuck. I've just finished the Pepsi and the pasta. So it's the time is right. Alright, we'll get rid of pound. And guess we'll just find our way through. Starting from level 1, which I don't think has anybody in it. I think I want ice cream now. Oh. Honestly, I'm feeling a little bit lazy too, Tracy, though. Salted peanuts on top sounds good. Oh, mate, it's truly spectacular. Feeling fucking lazy though, Trace. And my ice cream is getting low too. I might abstain and just eat one cookie. But I will put it in the microwave to test. I'm gonna go do that now. Just have a cookie. Yes, yes. Looks like opposite minds think alike. Looks like opposite minds think alike there, Tracy. Good, pure, noble. And yours. Damn, Psyche's only got 10. Hold on, I'm gonna review something really quickly. Before I get... Yeah, okay.
Are you sure about that?
Tracy here used command sure.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Counter Bison used command again.
Oh my god, Tracy, that heated up chocolate chip cookie idea? Brilliant, mate. Yo, it was actually pretty good. It was so good, it's gonna be a regular occurrence, I think. I'm always gonna heat up those cookies, and it kind of like made it soft and stuff, even though it's like just a hard cookie. So good, such a good, so cool. Just had to microwave it. Psyche type best in Gen 1? I don't know, I think it's pretty good, right? Yeah, I think it might be OP. Opposite minds, or maybe you're actually on the mindset as me. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think I'm more of a force of innocence and purity, and you're Tracy. I think it's one of those things where the hero and the villain team up. There's one specific thing where they've got a common good, a common enemy to fight. I think it's more one of those situations rather than, I don't know, a Goku and Vegeta. It's more of a Goku and Frieza. I'm the hero, you're the villain. I don't think anybody believes that, Tracy, and if they do, they're just saying that to get a rise out of both of us. That's a cute little Magnemite. So there's only one attack and defense stat. So I'm assuming Magnemites have good defense. I'm so much nicer than you. What the? You acted like you didn't come in... You didn't fly back into Sydney guns a-blazing, mate. Also, judging from the way you were dressed yesterday, I don't even know if you flew in via an airplane or maybe a broomstick. Cackling. With like a little SpongeBob doll. And you've got like a little needle that you're pricking it with. In the square pants. My god. The depravity of some people. Are you kidding me? I wish. I wish. By my square bottom, I wish. What, on a completely unrelated note, Tracy, what do you do with a voodoo doll when the subject is bald? When you're dealing with, like, a Vin Diesel? Can you get, like, hair from... I don't know, somewhere else on the body? Should I give you some hair? That sounds like... That sounds like you're a serial killer or something. Gifting one of your trophies. What do you mean, give me some hair? So I get, like 3 of your strands of your hair or something? Oh, nah, I'm good, mate. No thank you. Appreciate the generosity, though. Ugh. Yeah, 1 black hair and 2 bits of red. I don't want to be a ginger. Turn you into a femboy. What, a fucking emo one? Mate. Yeah, that's a cat boy. My boy and emo femboy. Tracy, were you giving out more hairs, were you? Whoa, no way that just teleported us back to fucking here. Is that the same place we just were? God damn, of all the most useless teleporters, this one is the most useless of all. He already has the chip black nails? Actually, no. Tracy, you've been gone too long. Mine are actually... There's absolutely 0. I don't know how you're officially supposed to get them off, but I scraped them with my other fingernail and I scraped off all the finger paint. And I liked it. I was like, oh, this feels nice. Not the act of doing it, but like not having the nail polish on it. Great, you've ruined my whole weekend. No, I didn't. I ruined the rest of your weekend, which is like 19 minutes left. So let's not get too main character-y on stream, alright, mate? Is that what made you fall in love with your boyfriend Counter and fall in like with me? Is that how you say it? To fall in like? Fitting elements be short. No, he only needs thigh highs to become a femboy. You just say 0? I don't know. I don't know, mate. Can you buy a new sleeve so it has little cat paw prints on it? Oh, Tracy, you. Oh, you. Please. Question is, can you buy that? Me buy something? Yes. I can almost see it. Like maybe a little, like, pink, like, the pads on the cat's feet. I can almost see that. I don't know if I'm, imagining it, or it exists. You better be careful there, Trace. You don't want old Counter here to become unfaithful. It's like that meme where the guy's turned around looking behind him at the thingo. Another chick. Oh my god, can we get a pink sleeve instead of a black one? I don't think they come in pink. You know, how do I become one of those cool streamers that people like? Instead of being a cat boy punching bag. Yes, they do. You don't even... How do you know? You don't know. These are mine are special performance sports sleeves. They've got the thumb thing that they go through. They're rarer. Oh, I don't know why people fall in love. Don't you worry, princess. Oh my god, there's been this AI thing that's been... I gotta send you a link to it, Trace. These AI videos, and it's like this fat stereotypical like nerd. And he's got like a 2D anime waifu, and it's just so funny. When you say princess, because one of them was him like defending her. God damn, the cursed existence that is a wheezing. I know, kinda emo, I'm crazy about him. He's so cute, he's slight, has dark brown hair, a ring in his nose. Are you sure you're not talking about like a cow or something? A bull? Ring in his nose. Dark brown hair, cute, slight. You see, mate, did I send it to you? I can't remember. I remember I sent one of them to somebody else. They just keep popping up on my feed, new ones. Here, you watch yourself with that comment. Wait, what? Did you fucking talk about my boy like that? Oh, whoa, my bad. Just making sure, mate, just making sure the descriptors were a little ambiguous. Like, haven't you ever seen those Highland cows? That are like brown, they got that magnificent hair. They look very photogenic. I do have a ring in my nose. I would never confuse you with a bull, Tracy. I don't know why you would even bring that up. She also has a ring in her eye. I don't know. You're calling me a cow. I never said anything about a Miltank, please. I never said one thing about a Miltank. Which is a cow Pokemon, Tracy, in case you didn't get the reference. Cows are cute though. Exactly, the Highland cow. Have you guys seen the, I think the Scottish Highland cow? Brown one with the hair. Don't ever see a ring on them. The slander. There's no slander, mate. I was just... I'm not... I used to actually have a ring myself. Not in the nose, though. No. But in my ear. One of my ears. I think it was the straight ear. I hope. Computer clip that for evidence. Editor Kun. My AI editor. Oh my god, you know what? I was gonna upgrade it and I could have it so like an editor couldn't clip this and it'll make it as a marker, but that's it. Zero calls women cows confirmed. Whoa! Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Definitely not all of them. Definitely not all of them. I feel like this is a cow by... I mean, sorry. A case-by-case basis. A person-by-person basis if I were to call a woman a cow. In fact, I would probably never really call a woman a cow. There would have to be... pretty... No, definitely don't want to say that one. I don't even... I just... No, I would never call a woman a cow. I would never call a woman a cow. Can I repeat that? Can I... Sorry, go back and make that more clear? So you just call me a cow? I never called you... The only thing I called you was... an angel, I believe. Was the closest thing that we were talking about before. Misogynist, burn him at the stake. That's witches, mate. Which, ironically enough, Tracy was kind of like laughing as one yesterday. He's fumbling. What? What? I don't even play sport, mate. You would never call me an angel. Remember you were saying that angel thing before, and I said fallen angel? I just gave an extra descriptor to that. That I left off in my recounting of it. And not one of those... Yeah. Not one of those... Just call me an angel in the morning, baby. Hey, whatever gets the emo guys. You said Tracy... I'm not gonna repeat that, because then that's gonna get fucking clipped out of context. Especially since we're trying to rewrite history right here. You can't rewrite history when it's only been 5 minutes, mate. What the fudge? There's no way I said that. Yes, clip that. No, don't. Jarvis, disable all clipping. I wonder if you could do that. Or if the Twitch APIs support, like, disabling the clipping feature. No wonder you're forever alone, Zero. What? What does that have to do with anything? I stay up to watch this and how I get treated. I streamed only for you. The cheer up chat. No, I think you just... Listen, Tracy, I think you're just taking it the wrong way. It was just completely on an unrelated note, that we were talking about, nose rings. Flip that, This picture. My god, look at this. Look at this. Look at the face of Machoke right now. I think he's having a steroid-related seizure or something. Holy shit. God damn, at least he'll live a good corpse. Level 43 our Mew is? Yo, we are strong. We are strong. I think maybe the scientist is in on it on the table? No, I guess not. Just on the outside. Are you a top or a bottom zero? I don't know what that is. Is that like a gay thing? Zero's height is definitely a bottom, though. Is that how it works? Is it height-based? I'd be a subterranean if that were the case. He's becoming the femboy pipeline. What's the what? I don't know. I think you've got to be slender to be a femboy, right? I feel like I'm no longer in my slender boy days. What animal would you be reincarnated as? Oh, I hope a human. What about a Homo superior? What about the next evolution in man? An X-Man. Oh, I want to be reincarnated as... which of the X-Men? Don't be lame. Yeah, well, I'm not being lame. Now I'm being X-Men. I'll go with Storm. But a guy. Maelstrom. Maelstrom, they'll call me. Maelstrom. I'd be a Black Panther, Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever. I don't know, I didn't watch the female Black Panther movie, Black Panther 2? I don't know, it just didn't feel right. Tracy Apex Predator? Yeah, keep the kids away. Bro, you said you would love humans to have tails. You love Catboy Zero. No. No, that would be loving monkey boys. But that was more of a Goku thing. It'd be convenient. Come on, how convenient would it be to have a tail? I dislike monkeys? Why? They're so human-like. I love looking at them. I remember seeing like some, I was about to say Caucasian monkeys, which would be so funny, since you said racism just then, counter. But there's some macaques. That's a Caucasian. Well, I was really struggling to think of what those monkeys were called. They're called macaques. They're a species of monkey. The macaque. And so, the macaque, they've got little hairstyles. The macaques have hairstyles, Tracy. They're like humans, like, they got like, some of them have like middle parts and stuff. It's crazy. I love monkey. I love monkey. I don't like chimpanzees though. Apparently they're really violent and stuff. They scare me ever since knowing about that. I watched a documentary where they were like ripping bitches' faces off, bro. It was crazy. That's true, Zero. They resemble humans so much. I've seen some that look like my grandma. You must be Caucasian. Yeah, no. I'm just kidding. Just calling back to that previous mistake. Yeah, they really do. They're so human-like, bro. And then when they're, like, eating stuff, or they're looking at stuff, or they're doing stuff, like, you see, like, their hands, and with their opposable thumbs, like, moving and stuff. I think they've got opposable thumbs, yeah. And then they're like, yeah, oh, man, they're the best. Love monkeys. They look so inquisitive.
Goodbye, Counter Bison.
Goodbye, Counter. You have a good one, man. Talk to you later, mate. Wish that good-looking grammar of yours. A good night. Did you see the macaque, Tracy? Did they have different hairstyles there? I did, I'm unsure about them. Yeah, so why don't, when you say you don't like certain ones, what's the thing that you don't like about the monkey? What is it that you don't like about monkey? What about a marmoset? If you've ever seen one of those, marmoset. They're pygmy monkeys. Howler ones, yeah? You don't like getting catcalled? Man, you know what I want to do? Go to a petting zoo. Except with exotic animals. That'd be sick. As long as they're not dangerous. Yeah, it was the, did anybody ever watch Tiger King? The same dude who did that did a chimpanzee documentary. That was interesting. did watch that. Oh man, I watched it twice, bro. I loved it. Watched it a few years after it came out. It's so good.
Tracy, I used command lol too.
I was enthralled in it. Mama said it does look kind of cute, lol. Finger monkeys, eh? They're so tiny. So cute. Especially when they've got the babies and stuff. Oh my god. I remember seeing him in a zoo. We were in Australia somewhere, and I always thought like, yeah, that'd be the one illegal thing I would get, and then I would have to get 2 of them because they're social animals. Maybe I would need just a pride of them, a troop. It'd be funny if a group of monkeys just called a mayhem. I feel like that would be, you know how like sometimes they have interesting ways of calling groups of animals, like a murder of ravens. I've been to Dubbo, Taronga Zoo, it was amazing. Yeah, I've been to Dubbo a couple of times. Taronga Zoo is so good, eh? From Australia Zoo, that was awesome too. Is Australia Zoo the... I'm not sure about that one. Is that the one we've got in the city? In Sydney? That was more near Sunshine Coast. Okay. No PP. Gans had like a rooftop zoo that was awesome. Oh, you're an animal aficionado, mate. W. Yeah, I went to Cairns and went scuba diving. That was pretty sweet. Me too, to the Great Barrier Reef for the day. Yeah, same. Nice. You know what's cool in Pokemon is they've got like a coral type Pokemon, Corsola. And then they came out later with what's called regional variants, so you can have like some Pokemon that will that'll be different depending on a different region, because like this is, let's say, the like Japan and stuff like that, then you've got like an area that's kind of like Hawaii and stuff. And then they made it so that that Corsola variant becomes like a bleached white ghost type Pokemon, as if it was like dying, the coral. They made the change. I feel like that was inspired by the Great Barrier Reef and the coral bleaching that goes on. Wonder how that is these days. Well, that's so sad. True. Poor little ghost Corsola. Yeah, I wonder what its typing is. It's Water Rock in Gen 2. And yeah, I wonder about Gen 6, 7? Oh my god, we didn't find him? Enough of your silly games. Made him a little bit of a Scottish scientist here. How many more bubble booms do we have? 10? You know, we have to change floors anyway. I'll go down. We'll return. Oh, and it's poison. Great timing. Great timing. Yeah, I think I've seen that Gengar headset. It's pretty purple. Yeah. I can't exactly visualize it, but I think I remember something like that. Yeah, that's cool. Definitely good for a villain. Are you thinking about getting one? I need something to be like a Clefable or something sweet and pure and innocent. Maybe a Chansey or a Balissi. They also do a cat headset with cat ears. You should consider getting it. I could just say I've got it and nobody would know. I'd like to have been thinking about it without saying that. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's cool. Damn, how many floors have we gone up? Holy shit. Oh my god, and this is the top, so I think we do need to use one of the teleporters. On sale for $229. You know what's crazy is how much I've shifted to kind of like wired for my at-home stuff. My computer. These things called IEMs, little earbuds that you essentially put in, and they're like super cheap, like 50 to 70 bucks. And they give you, like, extremely high quality. Something worth, like, hundreds of dollars. Like, they'll probably sound better than those ones, because whenever you have, like, a wireless, it kind of usually compresses the sound. A lot of the times with gaming headphones. I was experimenting with it to get the best, like, audio peripheral for, Battle Royales. And I stopped using wireless gaming headphones and switched to these like $350 Audio Technicas and like big over-the-ear stuff. And then nowadays I just game with like these $50, $70 IEMs for Warzone and stuff. Just plug them into my ears. You tethered to the computer, unfortunately, and then when I'm playing any other games, I've just got these wireless earbuds. Should send me a link if you remember later. Yeah, you remind me. Yeah, so IEMs is just like a generic term for the type of earbuds. Just gonna use all the teleporters we can see. I think it was floor 7.
Hello there.
Hi, Physic Slab.
Yo, Fizzy, how are we? Oh. How's your language creation going, mate? Banners functions, working on adding macros next. Nice, nice. So, usually languages are like aimed at solving like certain problems and stuff like that. We have like different strengths and weaknesses. What is kind of like the strengths or the purpose of the language that you're creating? It's a Lisp, so you can invent new syntax on the fly. What's a Lisp? I thought that was like a specific language that Emacs uses. Is that some sort of like terminology that indicates you can, I don't know, do that? Add features to the language without touching the interpreter. This is a family of languages. The main data structure is a list, which is both data and code, okay? I'm tempted to get AI to rewrite the Vimium Chrome extension. Just make it like super simple. Just and hopefully it doesn't get penetrated. I don't know, it's kind of scary having that extension open for everything. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Fizz. Yeah, sounds really extensible. Great for tinkering. So what's the trade-off? It's just not as performative as, like, C or something like that? Or rigid languages, or... Oh, I don't know what to do here. But the turbo is C, you get as fast as you can. That's pretty cool.
Hello
Yo,
there.
Cyrus.
Hi OS
Sinnoh, this one is
Cyrus.
compiled down to machine code, so that one is as fast as C. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's crazy that that's like a family of languages or something. I always thought it was just fucking a language, and that was something to do with Emacs. Having fun? Yeah, just tired. I'm probably gonna jump off soon.
shit. Here we go again.
OSSI Cyru S used command again.
One of the oldest family of languages. It was invented in the 50s for AI. Really? AI? Crazy. Must be nostalgia, but then I don't think you're that old. No, this was my first generation of Pokemon games I played. And yeah, super nostalgic, mate. So this is actually my third playthrough of the game. So we played yellow, we played red, now we're playing blue. Yeah, what did they get you, Cyrus? Did you at least get to share the Game Boy with your brother? Oh, I don't know if I could have shared my Pokemon games, though. You know, only one save file. Now, we had a console we were meant to share, but he hogged it. Oh, man, the joys of being an only child, eh, Cyrus? Little child. You've got another sibling, do you? You got another brother or sister? I didn't know that about you. Oh, I'm fucking lost. I am fucking lost. Your little brother, okay. You an only child? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was an only child. I had a Game Boy Pocket and Game Boy Color. And then I had Pokemon Red, Pokemon Yellow, and Pokemon Silver, and I would trade between them. Because I had no friends. Oh, I got lucky. True. Very true, bro. Very true.
Hello there.
No, actually, maybe...
Hi now ID Win Twin.
No, Edwin, I got a question. I'm sorry, I'm not single. I mean, I am single, but I'm not interested.
OSSI Cyru S used
I think more
command
creeped on. I think more creeped on, mate. I don't know who Hypixel is, my friend. Is that some sort of Minecraft thing? It's definitely not my side of YouTube. Fuck, I'm lost. Where... Oh, maybe I jump off, chat. I'm scared to save inside. With how buggy this game is, I'm scared to save inside of an elevator. The ladies love you, that is... cannot be further from the truth, Cyrus. Alright, I think that's enough for me, guys. I'm pretty tired. Hope you all have a good one. Take it easy. Nah. Cyrus, Biz, Tracy, anybody else left out there, have a good one, friends. Talk to all of you tomorrow. Latest, friends.
OSSI Cyru S used command lol 2.
Fangirls, you're lucky. Peace. Bye, guys. Yeah, because that's what Pokemon streamers are known for. Fangirls.